Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into
Quite
it.
a few modifications with the motors of cars, which motorists do already after the car came off the assembly line. One of them concerns drilling holes in the engine pistons, although they are not provided by the manufacturer. Let's see what exactly we are talking about and what advantages it gives. Why drill a hole in the piston skirt? When they talk about holes, they mean several small holes in the so-called skirt of the piston. It turns out that the origins of such an operation go back to the Soviet era, when drivers regularly invented and refined something in their garages. So, why are these holes drilled in pistons? It is believed that the main effect of this know-how is due to the fact that the lubrication of their walls is improved as a result. This subsequently leads to less scratching and scoring. At the same time, the weight of the entire piston group is partially reduced, and thus the performance of the power unit is improved. Holes in the piston for additional lubrication. The need to drill holes is partly due to the bulky skirt of this unit. This was particularly characteristic of domestic vehicles. Therefore, the skirts are reduced similar to those designs found on modern cars of the world's leading manufacturers. Several small holes technologically were able to change the performance of the power unit. As it turned out in practice, this method has not only advantages, but also disadvantages. No wonder why it was not adopted by the world's leading manufacturers of motor vehicles. The effect of increased lubrication is not as significant as it seems. But due to the reduction of heat conductivity, the probability of overheating increases, which can put the piston group out of action. Overheating causes scoring of the metal. In order to prevent such defects, the following components should be prevented. Check the coolant level, condition of cooling units, belt, fan, thermostat, piston clearances, and their size. Important, lack of sufficient oil on the piston skirt leads to the formation of various damages during operation. It is necessary to check the capacity of the connecting rod passages and ensure a regular supply of lubricant to the rubbing parts of the piston group. Whether to drill the piston skirt or not. Whether in the end it is worthwhile to engage in such a technical operation as drilling several holes in the piston, each car owner decides for himself. Obviously, it brings a certain benefit, otherwise it would not be so widespread. On the other hand, as practice shows, there is no way to count on a decent positive effect. Read also, how to independently install a tow-sol heater on the car. Of course, this way provides better coverage of the pistons with an oily film. However, this does not guarantee a significant improvement in its performance. As for the reduction of mass, even here you should not expect a great effect. A few holes will slightly reduce the total mass of the assembly, but no more than that. But you can definitely expect such a phenomenon as deterioration of heat conductivity of pistons. This is a common physical parameter that decreases in direct proportion to the reduction in surface area. This will automatically increase the load on the remaining piston surface. This threatens the consequences of localized overheating and premature failure. Well, now we ask you to share the experience of those drivers who have had the experience of drilling holes in the piston. We would like to know from practice whether someone managed to significantly improve the performance of their engine. You can leave your comments on this topic. In conclusion, the decision to drill holes in pistons is a topic surrounded by both truth and myths. While some argue that it can enhance performance by improving airflow and reducing weight, others caution against potential risks, such as structural integrity and overheating. Ultimately, it is essential to weigh the benefits against the drawbacks and consider the specific application and engine design. Always consult with a knowledgeable professional before making modifications to ensure that you achieve the desired results without compromising reliability. Thank you for watching, and we hope this discussion has clarified some of the misconceptions surrounding this topic.